Confirmation in the last few minutes as I was running through the classifiers that is now officially a Arsenal player. The medicals passed earlier today. Personal terms were agreed. That news broke around about 3 hours ago. But in the last few minutes, news confirmed, is a gunner. He has made...
Arsenal, in a move that has sent shockwaves through the football world, transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that Real Madrid superstar Rodrygo Goes has officially completed his sensational transfer to Arsenal. The phrase "here we go" echoed across social media platforms this morning, signalling the end of one of the most high-profile transfer sagas in recent Premier League history. After weeks of intense negotiations and mounting speculation, the Brazilian winger has put pen to paper, securing a long-term future at the Emirates Stadium. The deal, described by Romano as done and sealed, represents a significant statement of intent from Mikel Arteta and the Arsenal board. Valued at a package worth approximately €80 million, the agreement includes performance-related add-ons that could see the fee rise even higher. For the Gunners, this acquisition is not merely about squad depth, it is about bringing in a world-class talent who has already tasted Champions League glory and possesses the clutch factor needed to secure major domestic titles. At the heart of this transfer was Rodrygo's desire for a more prominent role. Since the arrival of Kylian Mbappé at the Santiago Bernabéu, the Brazilian found himself rotating more frequently than he desired under the management of Xabi Alonso. Despite his immense talent and the public backing of his teammates, the lure of becoming a focal point in a high-octane Arsenal attack proved too great to ignore. For Rodrygo, North London offers the perfect stage to showcase his versatility across the front three. Fabrizio Romano revealed that the green light from Real Madrid came late last night after final details regarding the payment structure were resolved. While Los Blancos were initially reluctant to part with the 24-year-old mid-season, the player's clear desire for a new challenge forced their hand. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez reportedly opted not to stand in the way of a player who has served the club with such distinction since his arrival from Santos. Mikel Arteta is said to be delighted with the signing, viewing Rodrygo as the missing piece to elevate Arsenal's offensive fluidity. The manager's tactical vision heavily involves versatile forwards who can exploit half spaces and transition rapidly, traits that Rodrygo has mastered at the highest level. His arrival is expected to provide healthy competition and tactical flexibility, allowing the Gunners to rotate between a more traditional winger setup and a fluid false nine system. The logistical side of the move moved with lightning speed once the clubs reached a verbal agreement. Rodrygo has already completed the primary part of his medical examinations and is expected to be unveiled to the Arsenal faithful within the next 48 hours. Sources close to the club suggest he will take a vacant high-profile squad number, further cementing his status as a cornerstone of the project moving forward. Financially, the deal is a landmark for the Kroenke family, who have continued to back Arteta with substantial investment. By beating out competition from the likes of Manchester City and Al Hilal, Arsenal has proved it can still go toe-to-toe with the world's wealthiest clubs for elite signatures. The wage structure for Rodrygo is rumoured to make him one of the highest earners at the club, a reflection of his standing as one of the game's premier attacking talents. The reaction from the Arsenal dressing room has been one of pure excitement. Several of Rodrygo's Brazilian compatriots, including Gabriel Magalhães and Gabriel Martinelli, reportedly played a background role in selling the club's vision to him. This existing chemistry is expected to accelerate his integration into the squad, a crucial factor as Arsenal prepares for a grueling run of fixtures in both the Premier League and the Champions League knockout stages. In Madrid, the departure marks the end of a golden era for Rodrygo, who famously scored the dramatic late goals against Manchester City that paved the way for their 14th European Cup. Fans at the Bernabéu have expressed a mix of sadness and understanding, acknowledging that a player of his caliber deserves to be a guaranteed starter every week. His legacy in the Spanish capital remains untarnished, characterized by big moments and professional conduct. From a tactical perspective, Rodrygo's ability to play on either flank or through the middle provides Arteta with an X-factor that defenses often struggle to contain. His dribbling efficiency, combined with an innate ability to finish in tight spaces, adds a different dimension to an already potent Arsenal attack featuring Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka. The prospect of these three combining has already sparked feverish debate among tactical analysts and fans alike. As the documents are signed and the "Here we go" becomes official, the focus now shifts to when the Brazilian will make his debut. Arsenal staff are working around the clock to ensure his registration is completed in time for the upcoming weekend. The atmosphere at the Emirates for his first home appearance is expected to be electric, as the club's supporters welcome a player they hope will lead them back to the pinnacle of English and European football. Ultimately, Rodrygo's move to Arsenal is more than just a transfer, it is a shift in the European football hierarchy. By securing a player of such immense pedigree during his peak years, Arsenal has signalled that they are no longer just contenders but a destination for the very best. As the ink dries on the contract, the Premier League braces itself for the impact of a Brazilian superstar ready to write his next chapter in red and white.